future.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? How you doing tonight? This is your boy Shellhead Tony. Welcome to another beautiful Tuesday night with drinks and toys. I'm here with my famous counterparts, Mr. Johnny 5. Johnny, plug it out.
Salud. Oh, we doing the plugs now.
Oh, yeah, let's do it, man. Plug it.
Fuck it. Yeah. Hey, you guys already know. j5toys.com. Free shipping. Let's go. All right. Also, we got the Grub Sport merch. We got sticker packs.
Nice.
Check that out. Make sure to come out. Yes, coloring books, T-shirts, the whole nine. In fact, let me share something for you guys.
You
Check
colored
out.
it. How cute.
Damien did.
You colored in the coloring book.
We plug in. It's like a period. Let's do this.
All right, here we go.
Oh, we got audio.
Yo. If you don't shut your mouth, I'ma shut it for you, punk.
My ringtone.
Hit you with the hard work tactics. Bankrolls come straight for the assets. No games, no throw, won't pass it. Pick you up, spit you out like Jurassic.
So, where'd you find the music?
It's really weird. There's this group that these two guys that rap. They have this Beastie Boys kind of Prodigy sound, and I actually stumbled across them during a Pizza Hut commercial. No, Domino's commercial. And
That is two very different places.
I know.
The exact same.
Whatever, same
We're
difference.
gonna get so many bad comments for that.
Right, but
Pizza place.
the premise of the commercial, right, was these guys, the Pepsi guys, are following the pizza delivery guys.
Oh, I just
And yeah, and so the music in the background is from these guys, and it's about starting a fight.
bro, have
So,
you
I ended up listening to the whole album. Hey, look who joined us!
have you guys seen that commercial, Tony?
No, I haven't.
So like he's
It's-
literally like, so you see it's like a bunch of like Ring camera footage. You see like the Domino's person sitting there like holding a pizza, and then running up behind them is a guy in the Pepsi suit delivering a Pepsi, and like he's scaring the shit out. Then they're like, you see like a smart car of a Domino's delivery, and then behind him is a fucking like Corvette Pepsi car just chasing them down.
Grabbing
The...
its age.
Oh, this shit's hilarious.
All right, so awesome. Grub Sport, very, very cool. Again, Mr. Weizie, thank you for being here, sir.
Yeah, no, my pleasure. Somebody's got to put it all together.
Oh, J5 Toys free shipping. And slide past that, my lovely Rebel Girl is here.
Hey.
And apparently we have Raven and Truffy. Apparently we need mascots.
Truffy's here tonight because Truffy's my
There is pussy all in that background.
Woo!
How we do it.
Woo! Like we said, drinks and toys, guys. We had the red light on earlier, so there you go.
There, oh,
Oh, the red light
Just to,
special.
Shellheads, just to share with you, man, we do have our own swag. Shellhead Toys, the link's in the bottom. We got shirts, shoes, you guys name it. We've got it. Kind of like the sneakers. I am going to order myself a pair. I haven't done it yet.
I have the leggings.
And Rebel Girl's got the leggings, and they're super cool. And of course, I got my shirt in. So my baseball tee, Shellhead Toys baseball tee, super cool, super excited. It's very warm, it's very comforting. It's very comfy. I enjoy it a lot. So we were supposed to have a guest. We're hoping he joins us. If he doesn't, that's okay. We will hopefully get him on and revisit another time. But tonight's agenda, again, drinks and toys, right? Salute, whatever you're drinking, guys and gals, ladies.
We should think of a drinking game.
Oh,
for
God, we
this
don't
show.
need to do that. We'll be 20 minutes in. I'll be like, you guys just finish the podcast.
We should do a cheers every time, though.
That's not a bad idea. How about
Yeah.
that?
you know what though? We should do that. Definitely have a drinking game, and then I'm gonna time this to see how fast before it falls apart.
The podcast lasted 7 minutes.
One of a podcast I listened to is about like, oh, good. You want cheers?
You guys, cheers, salute.
Cheers, salud.
Cheers!
Bibbidi-bobbidi-boobidi.
No, one of the podcasts I listened to is about like paranormal stuff. It's this Paranormal 60. But like they do like a news section, and the four hosts, usually 4 or 5 different people, and they read stories. Every time somebody messes up a word in the story, you have to take a sip. So after like the first 30 minutes, they're all like trashed. And they just keep messing up everything.
God damn it!
It's very
We're
entertaining.
we're gonna need like a random like card, like a card deck with a list of different phrases. So every time Tony says "beepity boppity" or some shit like that, take a drink.
I mean, that, or anytime, Tony gets photo or screen bombed by one of his cats, we could all start drinking. We'll be
We'll be so sloshed.
Tony's actually famous, like infamous, for saying bippity boppity, so much so that in the Volkswagen community, they made a sticker of him. And it's Tony going, and on his shirt, it says bippity boppity.
So, if you guys don't know, you guys know the famous show with a gentleman named Peter, and he becomes Italian.
Yeah.
So he goes to the restaurant.
Hey, that guy.
Boppity boopity.
Peter, you can't speak Italian.
So I just went with it. Bippity boppity boopity boopity. All right, so Shellheads.
And that's how we got canceled.
You didn't say the name.
So here's what we went with. So Shellheads. How do we want to do this now going forward? I feel like we should like address everybody, or just say Shellheads. I don't know.
Shellheads, yeah.
Who's Shellheads?
Yeah.
What do you mean everybody? Who's everybody? Our 2 fans?
Well, we have like 6 people. Calm down.
26
26 subscribers. I'm just saying we're about to
as
get.
of today.
We're about to get sponsored. So
Does that 26 include me who subscribed and Johnny who subscribed?
Hey, and don't forget my mom.
And my mom. And his mom.
my mom says I'm cool. So
Exactly.
all right, so the agenda tonight was we were going to talk about like toys or exclusives or things that we wish they had made but they did not, or what was the other thing? What was the other thing? Somebody?
Yeah, no, we're talking about like the pros and cons as far as about exclusives. So
Exclusive.
there are
I'm
some.
sorry.
Yeah, so in general, as far as like a con exclusive, a store exclusive, each
I was
side do
thinking
have
one.
like their pros, and there's also cons about it.
The other topic was last week, wasn't it? Things we wish they made.
Kinda. Maybe.
Things they wish. So I think with that too, we were talking about if each of us, because we all sell toys, right? If we could each have like our own brand, like store exclusive, right? So if you could have like a collector's hideout exclusive, a Shellhead Toys exclusive, a J5 Toys exclusive, and fuck, even a Rebel Girl. There could be a Rebel Girl exclusive. What would you
It'd be
want
a
it to
pop.
be?
Oh,
It'd be a mom.
It'd
Yeah.
be a pop.
I mean, to each their own.
So for myself, like if I was going to, so one of two ways, right? Because, and we had also asked about toys that they're not making, but we wish they would have made more of, or they're going to make, or something like that.
Yeah, that was
that was
the
2
last
podcasts ago.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Thanks for keeping up, Tony.
No, I like that one.
That was a keg ago, Tony.
We had really good banter about that. So I would think as a Shellhead, right? I'm a turtle guy. That's my number one passion through and through. If I was gonna go with an exclusive, we had things like NECA gave us and Loot Crate gave us they gave us the Spirit of Splinter. We finally got Tatsu. I would like, if it was even at all possible, to have one of two things. I want the death scene of Shredder in the garbage truck.
Oh.
So how cool would that be
Yes.
if they made the garbage truck and the back of it was just enough where you could see like Shredder's helmet or
They're
something?
never gonna do that.
I know that. It's
Well, I mean,
It's
change,
terrible.
but if
Let's
you
see
find
outside.
somebody who can customize, you can go buy one of those.
Yeah, but we're talking about
garbage trucks.
exclusives. We're talking about exclusive one-offs, right?
I'm just trying to give you something.
Wait, so you're saying if you had a Shellhead Toys one-off, that would be it?
That's one of them.
The hell of an exclusive.
Probably it's a whole line.
The other would be Raphael in the bathtub after he's beaten by the foot.
Yeah.
I'm glad you continued.
With Leo
Because-
standing in the doorway.
Raphael in
Raphael
the bathtub
with Leo
after
watching
doing a
him.
foot job. Like, whoa, what?
Whoa!
Or
That took a different direction.
the last one.
Wait. Is it like the Titanic style, where Leo's in the bathtub and
Leo's
and
Raph's in the bathtub and
Leo's
Leo's drawing him.
I was looking with little French whores. Yeah.
And drink.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. So, and then as far as, and I'll let you guys all run after this. We'll just keep bantering till we vomit. My next favorite thing is I am very excited about, and probably this isn't the time to bring it up, but I don't care. I'm very excited about that BST, Loyal Subjects.
Backstreet Toys?
Yeah. Backstreet Toys.
Yeah, that's for later on, apparently. BST,
Oh!
the same people that brought us, I thought it was funny, the same people that brought us Turtles are going to be doing Mask. And I'm very
they got the
excited to see what they
license
bring to the table. What now?
partnership with Hasbro.
Yep.
You know who's excited about that? You and Jeff, and that's about it.
So,
No, that's not true.
I heard about it.
I'm
today.
excited about that. That's
like, it's Mask.
I don't
It's not
care,
Rocky
but I
Dennis,
heard about
it's
it.
the right Mask.
Wow.
now.
Nobody?
Now, what's really cool about that though is apparently they're staying true to the retro as far as Mask goes. Like they're staying true to that retro style of it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the same scale as the originals.
Yep,
And everything.
I'm
including the
hoping they do.
little figurines and everything.
And I got to tell you, man, I'm going to want to buy them, but at the same time, this is my hope. This is my true hope, is that they come out with this line, and because Mask was so obscure, I'm hoping that people buy the new line and the original Mask goes down in value, because I would love to own the entire run of Mask in the box. Now, if they don't,
I don't see that happen.
I know it's so fucking hard, man. Like if you buy Matt Tracker's car, I can never remember the damn name. I want to say Thunderhawk, but if you want to buy that car in the box, mint in the box, you're talking $400, $500, $600 for one piece. It's almost not quite Diaclone prices. So I'm hoping that,
I mean,
like with Turtles, aside from soft heads and fan club Turtles, regular hardhead packaged turtle 10-backs are not unobtainable. You can get them. They're not crazy expensive. And I'm hoping that the re-release of the Mask drives down that value, as much as it sucks for people. If you're collecting it because you want it, that's great. If you're collecting it for value, then that's a different problem. But I'm hoping it drives down the value that old schoolers can go back and buy back the childhood, because I'd love to own Mask again.
I think that would only possibly happen if they started re-releasing the original molds. You know what I mean? If they started reprinting it like they've been doing with Turtles.
So you think it's going to be different? They're going to change it just enough?
I think it's going to be all new things just in the same scale. I don't think they're going to just like turn on the printing press because Loyal Subjects didn't do them originally. You know what I mean? They don't own the license. They just have like an agreement with Hasbro to be able to make Mask figures in the Mask line.
Wasn't Mask originally not Hasbro? Wasn't it Kenner?
Right, but they own Kenner. They bought Kenner.
Right, but they were stamped on the box originally Kenner. Is that correct?
Right. If I remember correctly, they were.
Johnny, you sound like you're looking stuff up, or you look like you're looking stuff up.
Yeah. But I'm not finding. I'm trying to find. Yeah, I'm not finding what I'm trying to look for, man. It's okay.
He says nothing. He's like, yeah.
Because I got zero. I got silch.
I'm researching.
It's disappointing.
Like I don't remember what I was watching, but they were talking about it. And they're like, oh, maybe it's going to be 6-inch, maybe it'll be in scale with the Ninja Turtle figures. But when you read the actual press release about it, they said that it's going to be in scale with the original toys.
Yeah.
So
I thought I saw like some prototypes of it somewhere, but I don't think it's actually out there.
I mean, I bought the ramen toys, and now I wish I hadn't. It was $200-something I didn't need to spend. Because I bought that, and a week later they're like, "Hey, this is what's coming out." I'm like, "Mother punk!"
yeah.
So now that I know,
Well, then you know what? I may reach out to you on that. I may help you out with that problem.
Whoa! I bought the Porsche.
Okay, it's not exactly the one I wanted initially, but that's fine.
Well,
I do like their version though.
They made the Matt Tracker, and then they made the Porsche.
Yeah, so I do like the Gull Wing, but it is what it is. I'll take what I can get. I don't care.
Beggars can't be choosers. You know what I mean?
So that's my desire. You actually You have a pop fetish.
It's my thing.
Hence the red
Hey,
light
hey.
earlier.
Pop
But
fetish.
there's a couple figures. There's a couple pops we talked
All right.
about that she knows are coming out. But there's things that she was actually like, man, I really wish they'd make X, Y, Z.
So,
Well, first, what about her exclusive?
okay. So, all right. So, yes. I don't collect many toys. I have some. I have like some
Get her off the
She-Ra.
podcast.
I have some Wonder Woman.
Jesus Christ.
Wonder
I'll be right back.
Woman.
I have some toys, but mostly I collect pops. So my exclusive, since we're doing exclusives,
Oh,
Is my
Corpse Bride.
Victor-
That's dope.
so this was a Spirit exclusive. You could only get it at Spirit. And then they decided to do full-on 6-foot figures, animatronics, right?
Yeah, I saw them yesterday. Or
I tried to get one.
Sunday.
I don't have them yet.
Try to get one of each.
So get
I need
it.
a Victor, and I need them so bad. But anyway, so I have tons of exclusives. So my whole thing is, so a perfect example is when I collect pops, the Simpsons pops. They did exclusives. They did a Homer Simpson, Glow in the Dark, Jack in the Box, Treehouse of Horrors exclusive. And I'm like, yes, I need that one. And then they did Homer Simpson, Jack in the Box, not Glow in the Dark. So I'm like, I don't need both of these. All I need is the one exclusive Glow in the Dark. This guy is a completist. I need every single thing they've ever made of everything ever. I don't do that. I'm like, well, if I have the Glow in the Dark, that's the best one. I don't need both. So, Simpson Pops, I have every single Simpson Pops ever made except for 5. I don't have the Mr. Sparkle exclusive, which is, what's the comic shop one? The PX exclusive. I don't have that one.
It's very attainable though. Like you can get
Yeah,
it,
I just haven't got it yet. And I don't have the 4 original.
which are hard to find.
Mr.
Right.
Sparkle, isn't that from when they were in Japan or
Well,
China?
No, actually,
They ordered the dish soap.
no, they didn't go to Japan. They saw a commercial for Mr. Sparkle, and it's a fish,
Right.
and then it moves in, and it's Homer.
Oh, but that's not the same one when they went to Japan and then when they're leaving, Godzilla grabs a plane? That's not the same episode?
No.
Oh, I thought that was the
Fish
same
in a light
episode.
bulb become Homer.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No, they're at home, and they see this commercial on TV.
They mail him a tape.
Yeah.
They mail Homer a tape.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But, so I don't have Mr. But it came out, like, within the year. Like, I just, it's
Yeah.
a PX exclusive. I don't have it yet.
Slacking.
The other ones are the original Homer, Marge, Bart, and Krusty the Clown. Because they're all like at least $300-$400 each.
Yeah, they're pricey.
For a pop.
If you're a
For a
pop
pop.
person, it's a lot.
Damn.
But they're original. So what happened was in the beginning when Pops came out, they didn't do shared exclusives. It was like, this is where we're releasing them. That's it. Get them while you get them. Like Futurama Pops. We were talking about the alternate universe Fry and Leela.
So there's a Fry and Leela where they have like, so she says alternate universe, they have like black hair, and Leela has like red hair or something like that.
Oh,
And
I
so
remember
they're-
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so they made a pop for that, but you had to be at the con to get it. And I equate that to the Playmates San Diego Comic-Con 4-pack of the original Turtles, they called them, or whatever. Remember they had them at Target, you could buy them? No.
Oh my
No, I hate you, but fuck off. But no, you guys know what I'm talking about? They just came out like within the last 6 months. The Playmates Turtles. They got real fat feet.
Oh, yeah. Those fucking things. Yeah.
Yeah, so they made them in black and white for the San Diego Comic-Con show. You could only get the black and white set there. You
Right.
can't get them otherwise. So, to her point, that was the same thing with the Futurama pop.
Yeah, they weren't shared exclusives yet. It was like if you weren't there to get them, you're not getting them unless
Right.
you buy them from somebody else. The Futurama 2-pack I've only seen twice. Like in real life in person. I've only seen twice. And I go to tons of shows. One like a couple years ago. One a couple months ago. We were in Sarasota.
Sarasota show.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
Hmm. Hell yeah.
And the guy had it. He wanted like
Like $750.
$750 maybe.
Yeah, 7 something. Yeah.
But it was going for like $650
I-
because you can't get them anywhere.
And I offered the guy $5, and he wouldn't do it because he bought it high, so he
Right.
was $700 into it. And I'm like, I get it. And pops fluctuate, right? They do this all the time,
All toys do. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But pops are insane. 1 month a pop could be $30. The next month it's 15.
Oh my
whatever.
gosh. Like
it's-
The Last
fluctu-
of Us.
The fluctuation is fucking crazy.
That Joel Funko from The Last of Us.
Oh my god, the Chase exclusive one.
So
You had that one.
you want to hear something crazy? Someone came in and did a store trade with us. And that Funko was actually in the pile. At the time, when we looked it up, again, and I always do this, full transparency. I offer 40% of what the market value is.
Yeah.
And I straight up tell them, okay, I'm giving you 40%. This is what I'm going to sell it for, so I need to have my profit margin. So this is my offer to you guys. So we went through everything he had in his pile, and he totally agreed with it. It was great. I was like, all right, excellent. Paid him in cash. So cash is usually different than the straight up like.
Well, if you
if you
trade,
do-
you get more value. If it's cash, you get less.
Just like we were
Yeah.
buying a car.
So yeah. If you're getting like store credit, you get a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, he took the cash route. So, and he was happy. We were happy. Insane. Within that week, the show comes out on HBO. Overnight, the price of that pop skyrocketed. And it was just so crazy. We're like, oh my god, and it was one of those things. We ended up with, I think when we sold it, it was like almost 300.
Yeah.
Is
Wow.
what it was going for, and that's
Johnny's all in his Scrooge McDuck moment, diving into the money pit.
yeah.
You mean the figure that I bought that doesn't stand up on its own?
Yeah, that thing.
He was wavering.
I mean,
The-
you should have
the drunk
known.
Scrooge McDuck
In the
was like,
cartoon, he dives into the money, so he's just going to dive off your table. Like, you should have just known.
that's exactly what was happening. I should have just had a bowl of coins or something to like go into. God damn it! All right, Weizie, what do you got?
I'm dying, apparently. Jesus Christ. What I got for what? My exclusive thing?
Yeah.
Christe, Jesus.
So, if my amazing huge store of Collector's Hideout had an exclusive, I would probably get NECA to do an exclusive Predator just for my store.
You have 10,000
Wait,
predators.
So,
Wait. So what?
What kind
Yeah?
of exclusive predator? What would be different than the regular predator?
well, see,
He has a hat.
so I was playing
Oh,
around.
I'm sorry. I love how Johnny chuckled. He's like,
I was playing around with AI stuff. You know, you type in words and make like an AI image, and I did one of a predator, like recording a podcast with action figures behind them,
Jesus Christ.
and it's amazing. And then there's another one of a predator. There's another one of a predator sitting like in a chair, holding a glass of whiskey, but he's wearing like a flannel type
I like
shirt.
that.
He
I was
looks like
like-
you.
Exactly, that would be a great exclusive.
This is you as a predator.
100%, it'd be amazing.
And the Predator's wearing a V-neck, and it's really weird.
Oh,
Put him
his
up.
abs are showing.
Got a flannel on, glass of whiskey with a Crown Royal bottle with him. That'd be
Yeah.
a great exclusive.
That's awesome, man. You know what's funny? So
Wait. Can we have that predator on our podcast?
We're working on that. So you weren't on earlier, but we were talking to Johnny about coming up with a shirt for the podcast, right?
Okay.
And so we talked about how do we represent everybody, and so I just touched myself, and that's how we did it. So we're coming. All right, we're coming up with like a shirt, and the idea. All right, the idea was, Jesus Christ. For those who are listening and not watching, you're welcome. So we talked about doing a shirt where we've got random cartoon characters. Like one was an alien, one was not like an aliens necessarily, but an alien, one was a robot and one was like a rando turtle.
No,
Something.
so what I was saying is like toys, like random toys sitting at a bar drinking. And so then one was like an alien, one's like a robot, one's like a kaiju. And it kind of be like the three of us sitting at a bar. And
So
then
it'd be
our
drinks and toys.
glasses, yeah, our glasses would be each one of our logos on the glass, on the whiskey glass.
I don't have screen share because, well, I have screen share, but the image is on my phone. So I'm just going to try and show you guys. But like,
So it's so weird that
That's hilarious.
say that.
Why
Wow.
is it a rocking chair?
Wow.
you're supposed to be like, relaxing at home. This is a
Why does he look
rocking
like the
chair.
lead singer of Korn?
Wow. It did hold. I'm trying to see if I can find the other one with the podcast stuff. Because this was months ago I made this, before we were even discussing doing our podcast here.
That is so weird how like you mentioned that, and like I said, we were talking about.
So Johnny, you got some art to do, man.
Fuck yeah, I'm
So,
excited to draw this. This is gonna
That'd
be
be
fun.
really cool, man. I'm
You should
I'm
do
excited
them
for
in
it.
like South Park art style, right?
Oh, hold up! I'm gonna write this down so that way.
Canadian? Can we do Canada?
With the-
Hello?
Where the mouth is separated. I'm not your buddy guy. Best episode ever.
I'm not your guy, friend.
He's not your friend, buddy.
He's not your buddy, guy.
But yeah, so that would be my exclusive though. I'd do something like that for an exclusive.
That's awesome. That is so cool.
Hold on, but when it comes to items that we have though, that we have exclusives, like Rebel Girl was showing off her Corpse Bride exclusive, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not pulling all of them out because they're in the display back there, but
Oh shit!
the black and white NECA turtles.
I hate you so much right now.
Yeah. This is one, they came, the box signed by Eastman, from 2008. Yeah, these guys. These are probably my favorite, exclusives that I have.
This is why we can't have good podcasts.
Where Rebel Girl? Oh, there she is.
She'll be in bed before long.
She's out of the box.
She's gonna be rebelliously asleep in about 15 minutes.
But yeah, I mean that's probably my favorite exclusive that I have in my collection that I can think of.
So that's an awesome set. So are we? You want to go ahead and share? We're there. Let's share.
I mean, I just shared. Rebel Girl shared.
We should probably let her share her other thing first because she's probably going to be the first out. So go ahead and pull out your.
Well, what are we pulling out? What is she sharing? Or what are we pulling out?
So listen.
It's a little dark.
So my boyfriend brought me a present. He's like, I bought you something. You have no idea what it is. I'm like, that's weird. Usually I can kind of pick up on what you bought me. Nope, I had no idea.
Is it Bluetooth controlled? Oh, not what I was thinking.
It's a dark
Falcon?
black falcon.
It's a real thing. I
thought
have
it was
a
a dark
dark
falcon.
falcon.
Actually, I saw that at Walmart the other week.
So only certain people will appreciate it.
Oh, wait.
It's of the darker
I have it
persuasion.
around, hang on.
I like that.
We had a white falcon, but it wasn't as big.
So these are all my exclusive characters.
So it's bigger than normal Millennium Falcon? Is that what you're saying?
Oh my god. We're getting canceled.
Shut up! Stop talking about my falcon.
Oh, that's a great toy.
That's
All right.
Slightly larger than
I thought she was going to continue talking about her Falcon, but she just, disappeared.
It's all her hair. Now, it's a really cool piece, though, man. She hasn't built it yet or touched it, but it stands to be a really cool piece. Like, all the
That's
figures
true.
and everything.
Well, I have a Darth Jar Jar, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah. That was my stage name for a while, Darth Jar Jar. So,
Is that when you were the Star Horse? Is that?
yeah.
Star
I watch a lot of
Star Wars,
Zack and Miri making porno. So this is original 1986, I think. Yeah, 86 Veritech. It does transform. and it's from the Macross, not Plus, but Mospeda line. So they had motorcycles. You have to know Robotech and Macross to get it, but they had motorcycles and they had these Veritechs, and such a cool freaking piece, man. Like,
Drop something.
I dropped something out of it, but I mean, you're talking like these were metal landing gears, and it's just a gorgeous piece. And I've gotten back in touch with my Robotech life. Robotech
Yeah,
really...
it's funny you say that because the other day I was on Facebook and I saw this guy. He seemed like a real like weird loser type of guy, but he had like this big Robotech like flag that he hung up in his kitchen or something. It was really strange.
Oh, who was that?
It was probably in his room. It's this guy.
That guy right there.
This guy over here. So dumb.
So I got back in my Robotech phase.
I live in a dorm room now.
Babidi boobity.
I missed my Robotech stuff, man. Macross was a great story. I love Mecha. Like I've told you guys before, Mecha's my thing.
Yeah, NECA's great. They make great Turtles and Predators. Love NECA.
I fucking hate you sometimes. Jesus Christ. So anyway, but I bought I bought a vintage battle pod. I have a hover tank, like just pieces you wouldn't know unless you know Robotech, you know Macross. That's a great saga that has continued to make toys. They've continued to make shows, and it's just overall like Gundam's cool, but Robotech is cooler, man. It's just one of those lines that really took off and held and made it into America, and Transformers grabbed it. Different lines have gotten a hold of this. Excuse me, of this series, and they're just fantastic, man. So I'm proud of that piece. It's vintage. I wish I had all of them. I don't. They're very, very expensive. I got very lucky when I bought this. I bought it for like $80 at a show, and somebody would tell you, "Oh man, it's $80. It's a lot of money." For that piece, it's really not. It's a $200-300 piece.
So that's a good. You got a good deal then, for sure.
Yeah, and he's complete. He's got everything. So for $80, I'm very happy. Yes, baby. Oh, okay.
Just be careful.
Thank you.
Right back.
So, very cool pieces, and I'm actually, viewers, if you know of a lead on one, I'm hunting for an SDF one. I'd love to have one in the box. If I can't get it in the box, I will take it loose.
Have you seen the one on Ally?
What?
There's one on Ally. It's pretty big, and it's a little on the pricey side though.
Man, pricey.
But
it's funny. Can you share it?
Money's no object.
Yeah, I'll send you that.
Shellheads get paid. That's all I'm saying. No, but very excited about it. I love Robotech again. Love Macross. Love Mask. Look, we started doing this with the intention of we're going to talk about toys, share toys, talk about things we love, things we want to see, just our overall love for toys. And I have to tell you that I've enjoyed every moment of this. I love the toys that I love. I don't know how else to say it, I guess.
Bro, I thought you were signing out already. I'm like, we're done recording?
No, man,
Is he that drunk already?
I am not. Not even, you guys can tell I'm nowhere near there. Just segueing. So I'm just saying, like, I love all these toys and everything we've been talking about. So I'm kind of in my feels a little bit. It's just cool, man. I enjoy the nostalgia and the banter we have. Three very educated guys. Hold on a minute. Who have a very great love for toys and have great discussions. So I appreciate it. Oh, fuck. Johnny, go ahead.
I love Lamp. So
you said I love Lamp?
Yeah, I love Lamp. So yes. but hey, all right. All that aside, though, let's circle back to this. What would be the Shellhead Toys exclusive? Like, because I don't think I heard that part yet.
So as I said, I want Raphael.
Oh shit! You did say that earlier.
Yeah,
who the fuck is drunk now?
I want Raphael in the bathtub with Leo watching. Giggity. I want.
Honestly, I was thinking when you were sharing that the Robotech was leading to something like that, and I was hoping
that was just
something more interesting.
And
all right, I'm a little disappointed.
I want
in myself
dead.
And in you.
So now the question I have
in the garbage truck.
Oh.
The question I have now is, what about J5 Toys? What's your exclusive?
I'm gonna say something with pizza.
No. Honestly, so
Rug Sport, that's my exclusive, bitches. Like,
No, actually, I do have an idea for a Grub Sport exclusive, but it's not going to be for J5 Toys. I want to do it for something special, something different for those that actually do support it. So once that starts getting some momentum, I have something special in mind for those folks that are kind of there from the beginning helping out. So, but that's different. As far as J5 Toys, I've always been a huge fan of Magic Square. So I definitely want to collaborate something with them. And I've always been a fan of like the G2 Bruticus. So I think that'd be something
Ooh.
I would want to do.
The
And
colors.
but yes, but not only that though, but instead of the actual like the vintage G2 colors, have them with like the J5 colors that we kind of use. So we kind of the colors that I have for my logo. It's a very South Florida Miami Vice type vibe. So
So orange
Bruticus
and
would have
green.
well, it's more like
That's
the teal.
any hurricanes, but okay.
Yeah, no, that's Miami
That's
Hurricanes, but
Miami Vice.
more like Miami Vice, dude. Think about that. Think of like
Oh,
the
Hawaiian
teal.
shirt. Yeah.
Bright neon
Exactly.
pinks, baby
There's
blues.
only two types of people that wear Hawaiian shirts. Go ahead, Johnny.
That has nothing to do with Hawaiian shirts. You're completely missing it. Miami Vice, homie. All right, so that would be it. The G2.
Cops with really fancy cars for no reason. That type of lifestyle.
Exactly. So, but instead it would be like Bruticus in those colors, but with that still the camo
So
deco.
Bruticus with a gold grill.
That'd be interesting,
Wow.
actually. But anyways, I do have an exclusive here.
On here.
I'm picturing Bruticus though now, like dressed up like Tony Montana. That's what I'm picturing. So,
Or dressed up like Tony, just bald.
I'm like,
So I do have an exclusive here. Which is kind of funny. This is a Haya Toys Cobra Commander.
oh, yeah, toys.
Now, what's really funny is if you try to order it directly through Haya Toys and you're in the U.S., you will not get it. If you are,
Oh,
it's exclusive to China only for some reason. But there are other channels out there where you can get these, and there
So
are
is it-
stores where you can't get them. But
is
So-
that a 5 3/4 or 4.5? What is that?
so this is 1/18 scale, so that would be like the 3 3/4.
does Haya
Looks
Toys
great,
do
though.
GI Joe at all? Like
Yes.
in America?
So, yeah, so they do have a. It's called Exquisite. Is the name of the line, but they have other GI Joe characters. And what's really funny is last year I actually picked up 2 exclusives as well that were like China only exclusives, and actually sold them in store.
Because I'm
And,
surprised that Hasbro will allow people to make GI Joe and sell them in America. Because I believe that's why it's Chinese exclusive. They can't sell them in America. Because
well, no, they do have some that they sell on their website that aren't China exclusive that are GI Joe figures, and they
Huh.
sell them over. Like if you go to the Haya website, you can see them on there. But they also done other really cool stuff like they've done RoboCop, Judge Dredd, Godzilla.
Yeah,
So they have.
I stay away from Haya Toys because they have a whole crap load of alien predators, and I don't need
So-
another alien predator line.
I'm sorry.
I have
I'm familiar.
several of those actually that I've kind of become addicted to. They're in that smaller scale, but my God, they're amazing.
So are they considered a third party, fourth party? What are they?
Third party.
They are technically, yeah, there are a third party because I don't believe these are licensed. Actually,
So who? I'm sorry. So where can you purchase these from?
They're imports, right?
they're
They have to be
imports.
imports, yeah.
So
like Show Z or like
actually, this is official. Look at that right there.
Does it
is
say Hasbro?
Hasbro licensing on it.
Oh. No, you can order Haya Toys. You can get them on like Big Bad, Entertainment Earth. They all carry Haya Toys.
well, Big Bad has like all kinds of distributors. I didn't think Entertainment Earth had them.
Yeah, Entertainment Earth has them.
But does J5 Toys have them?
So yeah, we did. I sold all mine out.
All right, fair.
So,
I guess
but
it
that
does-
one I bought for my own collection because I've always wanted a really nice, like kind of like a definitive Cobra Commander. Not in the scale that I wanted. I would want to, maybe this scaled up to a
So-
6-inch scale.
Johnny, let me ask you. So it's a really cool toy. I don't know the price point, but I'm looking for figures to build a badass diorama with my giant Terradrome.
Mhm.
I don't want to do the classified because they're way too expensive for what they are, and I want them to be smaller because I want it to like make the Terradrome look that much bigger. Are they in scale where they would make sense to buy, or they way too expensive and it's just
They would
buy
be in scale with your Terradrome. Now the only thing is though, like if you wanted that figure, I believe what is he like going for like 35 or something like that?
Because they're 5-inch scale, aren't they? Because I think their Alien Predator is like a 5-inch scale.
Like 3 and
They're
3.
smaller than Marvel Legends,
They're about the same size as the.
but they're bigger than 3 3/4, obviously.
Eh,
Take out the measuring tape, Johnny. Tell us how big it
right
is.
here we go.
That's a whole other podcast.
That's- Actually, it's short of 5. It's short of 5. It's like 4 and something.
I believe it.
So
It's not
yeah,
true.
it is taller than the 3 3/4. Definitely.
So Tony's just like, so what you're saying is that I have to buy a whole new toy line.
Well, it depends on. I don't know if you can stand him and say he's 6 foot compared to the other guys. They're 5 foot something. There you fucking go.
I figured with the Terradrome, I like the idea. So what somebody did was, the last Terradrome they bought, a real Terradrome, they ended up buying all the characters who were on the package, and I mentioned this the last show. So you need Serpentor, you need Destro, a handful of like bats and vipers or whatever, and then for some reason, all of the fucking dreadnoughts are in the picture. So if I'm gonna buy all the dreadnoughts, I'm like, do I buy the OGs? Or did they already release all the dreadnoughts in that re-release? Remember, like the 3 3/4 they were re-releasing.
You know, there's fuck, I can't remember the name of that guy. Like he had that Kickstarter, and it was kind of like those it was like a GI Joes, but it was like done in and it's done in that scale, but it was fuck, I can't remember the line. You know what? If I find it, I'll send it to you. But it was actually really, really cool, and I think it was on whatchamacallit, Toy Federation's YouTube.
So
thing
that's what I'm
a while back.
thinking. Like, I want to say I saw it on Toy Federation, but
Are we going to that?
Toy Federation?
To the con?
Oh,
That already
so
passed.
we were talking. Well, we were talking about next year.
Next year?
Yeah. So Toy Federation, their con. I'd like
Yeah.
to go, or I'd like to be a vendor. What do you guys think?
Not a conversation for the show, but yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Talking business probably isn't great for the podcast, but hey, if you want to do it, I'm
No,
down.
It's fine. So Johnny, you and I talked about it before.
Yeah.
About I think.
Yes, we
But-
talked about that, and we talked about MegaCon.
Yes, and so I talked to my friend. You guys remember Alex? Well, you don't, Johnny, but
I know, Alex.
you guys remember Alex? Rebel Girl does.
Mhm.
Wheezy.
Yeah, I think so. Probably not.
So
Probably know by face.
Alex got
My face, yeah.
Alex got a room at JoeCon or Joe Fest or whatever it's called,
You told me about that.
and everybody makes big freaking money at JoeCon. Joe Fest.
Joe
I'm
Fest.
sorry. They make big freaking money there. So what he told me was he got his hotel room because what happens is they do.
Your accent's coming out.
I don't hang out with her often.
What happens
is they do a room, they get a room for themselves, and then they get a room next to them where it's all their swag. So they basically set up a show in the room next to them. And so I think we should consider finding, whether it's Joe Fest, whether it's TFCon or something like that. They all do the same thing. Or RetroCon, which is what Toy Federation puts on. I think even if you don't get a vendor spot, people seem to love, they buy in the lobby, they buy in the parking lot, and they buy in the hotel rooms. So if we did a suite, we all went in, we bought a suite.
Sweet.
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 All of you, I swear to God. We
Sweet.
bought a suite, and the suite was
What
our
a
store.
sweet-
We put shelves, everything, right? The suite
Yeah.
was a store, and we had our respective rooms. I think that would be kind of cool. Just get our foot in the door and see what's up. But
That'd
apparently,
be fun, and also that'd be easier to get in because here's the thing with that RetroCon. It's kind of it's on a wait list to get in there. There's so many vendors trying to get in there,
You
and
know a guy who knows the guy who knows the guy. We'll get it. It'll be fine.
RetroCon. Didn't we do that?
so I mean, it would be. I'm not saying it's impossible. But it'd be really hard to get a table, like a vendor table, inside the
whatever I
actual
want.
convention. But we can do that. We can set up also at the parking lot. I've heard it's something that's really cool. A lot of vendors do make money that way as well, and I heard it's a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of really cool people that are like-minded collectors, and
I'd like to do it. If you guys are down, I'd like to coordinate
that'd be fun. I
and we
think,
make it happen.
yeah,
When is it?
I don't know.
you have a whole year because I
Cool.
believe it's around September.
September,
Yeah, so
yeah.
I don't mind putting up and saying, hey, here's the rooms. I'll put it up. I don't mind being the capital if we're down on this together to make this be a thing.
So he'll be the capital, I'll do the coordinating, and I'll let you guys know where we're gonna hang out.
Have
basically,
your
give you my
peoples
card
talk
and
to
say,
my peoples, and we'll do it.
Well, my people will call your people.
There you go.
Yeah,
You got her
people are
number.
darker than most people, though.
your people love
Oh,
hanging
yeah.
out with me. So
Honestly,
Hey, what do you mean by your people? Just kidding.
What do you mean, your people?
they're all my people.
What do you mean your people?
Be
Hey,
Australian, man. Be Australian.
I paid for the marriage license. All right, that's all I'm saying. My people.
Well, she didn't pay for it because she's your people.
Oh, wow.
Hey, my people
We're
don't
all
pay for
people.
that shit. Not just
I just hope you're getting your money's worth, man. They get expensive after a while.
You're telling me. Buy a house.
All right, so we got about 15 minutes. Let's keep going, man, and we'll wrap this shit up. What are we talking about now?
All right.
yeah.
Are we still
So
talking about exclusives?
Oh,
you know what's weird though? We never even got into like the whole thing about that. Like for example, I think it's really cool how like at cons, right? They have exclusives at cons because it's one of those things where it almost feels like a lost art because everyone can just go online and buy shit, but that feeling of actually going somewhere and getting something you can only get at that event, only there.
go
sorry.
ahead. Yeah, please. I'm
So
sorry.
I feel that because Pops, I know everybody hates Pops, whatever. It's my thing. But you have shared exclusives and then you have like the exclusives. So I collect Futurama Pops. And I have every Futurama Pop except for 2. Because one of them are actually, I think both of them are con exclusive before they started doing the shared. And I don't have alternate universe Fry and Leela.
Which we mentioned.
That pop is almost $600 because you could only get it at San Diego Comic-Con before they did the shared exclusives. It wasn't like a thing you could go wait in line or get it online. You can't get it. And Robot Devil.
You know what kind of reminds me of? Like I don't know if you guys ever experienced this. Like you remember when you were teenagers and you went to go see your favorite band and you got the tour shirts?
Yeah.
And it was like you were part of the few and the proud that were there, on that tour. It's kind of like that, and it's become such a lost thing because now everyone whines like, "Well, you're not including everyone because we can't buy it online because we weren't able to go there." Well, you weren't able to go there. That's your loss. I'm sorry. That wasn't something you got to experience.
So I have a shirt. We went to the 311 concert, and it says 311 on Florida on my shirt because I was there. I got the shirt. So it's exactly that. I was there. I got the T-shirt.
But I hate seeing that. Oh, go ahead, Weezy.
Well, no, because you're right. Like, I can't afford to go to like San Diego Comic Con, right?
Same.
So all their exclusives, when I do get them, I get them online.
Well, all right.
But before they started selling them on like NECA Store or these various things, if I wanted like the Ninja Turtle set, when I wanted that, I got it in 2008, 2009. I had to buy it from somebody who went to the show. It just is what it is. If I wanted it, I had to dish out the extra money that people are asking for. Yeah, I can't get the retail price because I didn't go to the show. Sorry, it is what it is. But yeah, no, you're right though. It seems like now with how they put all the con exclusives online, it's just catering to these people who really don't give a shit because they're not willing to actually work and pay for the price. Either go to the show or pay the extra price you have to pay to get it if you really want it. Like, they're just crybabies.
Yeah.
So,
Because like, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, like TFCon this past year, where they had these exclusive, right? And they kept saying
I do want to go,
on,
by the way, Johnny. I've never
there's
been, but I do want to go. Sorry.
yeah, well, they were saying they had these the seekers in these color schemes, and there's like a limited release 200 only, right? I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. It was through it's a third party seeker, right? Well, then after the show, they started that company that had the exclusive there started selling them online. Past the 200 marker. It's like, bro, this isn't an exclusive now. This wasn't, the whole purpose of being exclusive is being there and getting it versus.
It's not the guy who did it in white and did the other seekers, right?
No. I mean, this was some weird. It's a third party company, but these are like some weird like green. It was some weird green colored seekers.
So I think I have them. Was one of them all white?
No, I
They're
don't remember.
green.
Green.
He said they're green.
I heard you. I'm
Did you? Because you asked if they were white.
Well, there's a guy.
Why does it always have to be white, Tony?
No, there's a guy who. All right, there's a guy who's with the Ramen Toys guys, who does third party because he's the guy who does Johnny Phantasm.
Correct.
Is that the secret you're talking about, Johnny, or no? Okay, never mind. All right, good. Sorry.
So.
At the end, as always,
Nutcakes.